I'm not talking to you.
How do I know? Because when he's gone, that's what I use. It's huge.
How are you?
I'm fine. How about you?
I'm good.
I have your favorite shirt on.
I love that. I love that color. I like bright colors on you.
I know.
I really do.
I know.
Yellow, red, blue, dark blue, a sapphire blue. Oh, yeah. I've even bought you jewelry
they
with
probably
sapphire
noticed
blue.
that because I have a lot of blue that
I don't
wear.
like pastels on you or anything like that. I don't much care. Isn't it funny? Everybody has their taste. I don't like a lot of patterns on you. You look so nice in a solid color because your hair, your look.
Solid colors make you look thinner.
Do they?
Yeah.
I have to start wearing solid colors.
That's right. You never do.
I know. Hey, real quick, I'm going to do a quick meal for you and for our viewers. A lot of times everybody comes home probably after a long day at work or whatever the case may be and wants something quick. This morning I got out 2 6-ounce fillets of salmon, and this is coho. By the way, I found out, I was looking at it, coho or sockeye, I've got both in there. I did coho. It's milder and it's not as oily.
I didn't know that.
I didn't, well, there's several, I think, but I'm just giving you the 2. And I did that, and I also got those out of the freezer, so they're all ready to go. I'm going to make a really nice marinade for it. I've also got some broccoli florets. I'm doing frozen. I'm doing quick. Frozen broccoli that we're going to do in the microwave, and even some jasmine rice that we're going to use. And we're going to put this little bowl, which I love bowl meals. I really do.
Oh, yeah, it's a bowl meal.
Yeah, and we're going to put this all together in short order. So I'll show you what we're doing, okay?
All right.
Now, what we need, we're going to make the marinade first. And I think you got my head cut off there.
I do. I noticed that. I wasn't going to say anything, but...
Well, I've got a big head, so... All right, so anyhow, a 1/4 cup, very easy, I want you to do this, is a 1/4 cup of honey as the start of the marinade. And then, we'll get that all out. And then, all you're going to do is add to that 3 tablespoons of soy sauce, and then I'm going to show you a secret ingredient that I like cooking with. Haven't used it for a while, and it's in my it was in my fridge, and I pulled it out. Sorry, I love that. And by the way, let me just do this real quick. Let me salt both sides, and on one of these fillets, I took the skin off, and on the other, I'm going to just keep it on because you can do either one. I'm just going to salt both sides nice. Running out of salt here for some reason. Okay, there we go. And then that one, it doesn't have the salt, I mean the skin on that side.
Oh, that's probably why you take the skin off.
Yeah,
so you
but even salting this isn't a big deal. And by the way, I patted them dry before I did all this, but that's really what you want to do. And then I'm also going to put some pepper on them. Sorry about that, I'm throwing things here. And on both sides as well. And that, yeah, it probably absorbs the, but you like the skin, so I'm going to keep the skin on for you. And just set that and let that sit for just a second with the salt and pepper on it. Now, the other thing that you want to do after that 1/4 cup of honey is I'm going to do 3 tablespoons of soy sauce. And you can use the non-salt one, but this is the regular one. I'm going to add that in here. 1, 2, 3. There you go. And then on top of that, I'm doing this 2 tablespoons of something that maybe a lot of you don't know, but I get it all the time in Indonesia type cooking. And when I'm over in Singapore, whatever, they use this a lot. It's called Sambal Oolek. And it's all it is a crushed red pepper sauce kind of thing, and it's just really good. And depending on how you marinate, which with the honey here and everything, it's going to be just perfect. I'm going to measure it so I do it right here, but
Can you buy it in the grocery store?
You can buy this in the grocery store, usually in your international section, and I love it. Just need 2 tablespoons of that. People think, oh, it's going to be too hot. It actually isn't, but it adds a depth of flavor that is just wonderful, and I do love, and I know you do too, so Asian food, and this is just wonderful when you add that. And that's going to be the marinade, and sort of we're going to use it a little bit later to brush on the fillets once they're cooked. And then all I really need is just 2 tablespoons. Oh, I forgot to get my little thing. It works just so much better. Here it is. 2 tablespoons, or 2 teaspoons, excuse me. 2 teaspoons of lemon juice. And I'm just going to sort of eyeball it here. Just a little bit more, right like that. Okay, there we go. And I want to just mix this all around. This is sort of how this is all going to work. It moves pretty fast. Make sure that honey gets all stirred in there.
Salmon cooks fast anyway.
Salmon's going to cook super fast.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to end up on this non-stick pan putting a couple of, probably a tablespoon of oil down there and getting that hot, medium heat. And then, there we go, that's really good. And then what I want to do though is I'm going to take this and I'm just going to brush this on the rounded side, do it that way, of your salmon, because we're going to cook that side first. Just brush it on, and with that salt and pepper, it won't hurt a thing. And we're going to let this sit like this with this marinade on for 10 minutes. That's all we're going to do. We're going to let it sit. So while that's sitting there, getting sort of absorbed and all that kind of stuff, all I'm going to do is, in the meantime, I'm going to take my 2 frozen things and get those ready. So you looked at the package. Do I need to cut it or whatever?
No.
Just put it in there.
Set it set up.
Like this?
Yes.
In my microwave. For how long for the broccoli?
4.5 minutes.
1.5 minutes?
4.5.
4.5. Okay, I'm going to do that. I mean, how easy does this?
You know, you used to have to vent them and all that, but they don't do that anymore.
Okay,
no,
great.
with
Well,
most
good
of
to know.
them.
Good.
How do I know? Because when he's gone, that's what I use.
I see. I'm going to get my little bowls out and get them ready. While that's doing that, the other thing that I'm going to add to this bowl, and the recipe calls for, is some diced up Granny Smith. And we're going to put some Granny Smith to this, and it's just going to be this beautiful, flavorful dish. Yeah, I think you're going to like it. So here we go. I haven't done this recipe before, but I want to peel it, and I want to core it, and I'll show you how we're going to do all that. I mean, this is going to be done. This meal's going to be done in less than 20 minutes when you really get to it. Good. And that's really fun, particularly if you can get everything sort of prepped up here.
You know, salmon is so good for you.
Oh, man. And I have actually, you're the salmon lover. I've learned to really enjoy it. I think you'd have either chicken or salmon for every meal of the week.
Pretty much.
Or even vegetables. You like a meatless meal. I'm not a meatless meal kind of guy much. I'll do it on occasion, but I tend to look for meat in my meal of some sort. Unfortunately, that's me. And I don't blame anybody.
No, but you do love red beans and rice.
Oh, yes, I do.
Yeah, so you can do that.
So here I'm going to just take this, and this is how I core the apple and get it. So I want it. I missed it. There we go. There we go. And I don't need that. And we're just going to dice those up in just a second, and that's going to be just perfect. I just am going to use avocado oil. I'm going to put it on, turn it on, and I'll put it on medium heat. Get that going, because this is going to come together pretty quickly here. Let me put this back. I don't need that. I don't want to make a mess. Like I did not too long ago.
You don't want to what?
Make a mess.
Oh, have you made a mess?
I've done it. Yeah. Okay, so once that's done, Sue, 4.5 minutes, is that it? Eh?
Yep. And then you let it set.
Okay, well, I'm going to let that set. Ooh,
right.
That's hot.
The other's only 2.5 minutes. So.
This is,
and wait, you put the other side up. Turn it around. Whatever it says, this side up.
I can't read. Huh?
Here.
I don't have my glass. Oh, this side
big
up.
Thing. It's real big. It's huge.
And how much time?
2.5.
Okay, good. See, boy, this is going to move so fast. It's brilliant. Brilliant. Okay. Pan's getting hot, and what we're going to do shortly is we're going to put these fillets downside, and while they're down cooking, and I'm only going to do them about 3 minutes per side, I'm going to put some of that marinade on the back side and brush it, so that when I turn them over, they cook that side. And so this is all moving along brilliantly. My little fish scalpel.
Oh, What is that?
And a scalpel, but
not a
turner, you know. Okay, I'm getting ready to put the salmon in. There that goes. And we're gonna do the same with this. And actually, here's another little piece of salmon I'm gonna put there. And just so that I don't forget right away, I'm gonna go ahead and brush the backside with my marinade. Alexa, set a timer for 3 minutes. And I'm going to do that just to make sure that I don't forget to turn these. Oh, here she goes. So I'm not talking to you. All right, and then what we want to do is just take these, and I'm going to do about 1/4 inch cubes on these.
You cook them?
No, they're going in the bowl. And this is how this is going to work. It's going to be pretty cool. And this is going to be a healthy meal too, babe.
It is, totally. Looks really good.
Yeah, I think you're going to enjoy this.
I thought about putting apples.
Yeah, I mean, who would have thought? Exactly. But hey, whatever.
Yeah, so you're going to layer the other stuff on?
No, I'll show you.
No.
Okay, it's getting really good there.
Now I see why you took the skin off of this one.
Yeah, just another little bit. And I think, oh yeah, this is ready. So now, I imagine you let this one set for a second, eh?
Yeah.
Tell you what, I'm going to put it in a bowl so that eventually, so that I can divide it without taking it out of that package. That'd be hard to divide. Yeah, it's looking good.
This is easier than chicken roll-ups.
Oh, it's easy. This is really easy. Anybody can do this
And
too. Look at that
it's
nice char on there.
Basically that you have in your house, except for this.
Absolutely. And you know what? Buy that. It's wonderful stuff.
Yeah, or use some other chili paste
Yeah.
or something that you have. Chili sauce.
There we go. Oh, look at there. Wow. It's going to be good. Okay, I'm going to open this up. I mean, this is how fast this is going. I can't hardly keep up. It's going fast. This is the rice.
We do have a rice cooker, and that goes really easy.
Alexa, stop. And I actually want to put just a little bit of butter on this because that's what I like, if you don't mind.
And you may not like the steamed broccoli in there as much as you like your own.
Yep.
It may
Don't worry. Do what you got to do.
But we'll see. I meant you.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Oh. No, I probably would
You're
prefer
usually the
other.
fussy one.
Yeah, I'm usually, but hey, whatever. I'm just trying to make a quick and easy here. And this is going to be quick and easy. A bit more butter. Sorry, folks, I do like butter. And I know some of you...
Does jasmine rice taste different?
Yeah, I don't know. You know, it has its own uniqueness about it, sure. So I'm going to just do your plate here for you, babe.
Okay.
Do my plate. Now look at the steaks are already done. So here comes yours. It's going on the plate. Here comes mine. It's going on the plate. And what I'm going to do in the same heat and in the same pan, I'm going to take this marinade and very briefly for like about a minute, I am going to put that in there and I'm going to stir it so that it reduces a little bit and also gets thicker. And I'm going to pour that over the steaks, the salmon steaks, and even your rice a little bit if you want. It'll be a good deal.
Pour it over those apples.
Oh yeah, wouldn't that be good? Yeah, sure enough, yeah. Sue, if you want to come around the camera and grab, put that up, and grab the broccoli and open that up and get that loaded in here, that would be just fantastic. Oh yeah. No, oh, a little bit, yeah. Nuts.
What happened? Oh, you
Dropped my
lost your spoon.
Got to talking and lost my spoon. Oh, give me a break. Really, this is good. Okay, and now put the broccoli in the bowls too.
I'm working on it.
Okay. Yeah, see, I don't like the smell of that broccoli, to be honest with you. When
Broccoli smells like this no matter what.
yeah, no, my good broccoli doesn't.
No,
okay, so that's it. See, that's thicker. It's reduced down.
Oh, broccoli smells like this.
Look at that, beautiful. Okay, and then all I'm doing now, putting this a little bit on the apple. Oh, does that look And there you have, I mean, that wasn't even hardly 15 minutes of a meal prep time.
No, that's easy.
Isn't it great?
Yep.
And you got yourself a
Delicious.
meal. Yeah.
Very
So, there's a simple, easy, middle of the week meal for you guys. It works out just great. Enjoy it. Try it. Listen, if you don't like the broccoli, nice peas, sweet peas kind of thing, you know,
Yep.
Oh, those would be excellent. Those Japanese, what are they, you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, edamame.
Well, edamame, yeah, you could do that, steam that, put that, ooh, that'd be good. So there's all sorts of ways to do it, and that's done. So, I'll have the recipe down below. Try it out, enjoy, and we'll see you next time. Hey, hi, we were sitting here eating, and Susan says, you gotta go on camera and show them you're eating it. And how good it is. It's delicious.
It really is. The apple is.
She thinks it's a little too spicy for her. So my suggestion, if you are bothered by spice on the Salmon Oolek, cut it down to 1 teaspoon instead of
That would have been perfect
2.
for me.
Yeah, or no, actually.
You did 2.
2, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it was 2 tablespoons.
really
Cut it down to
good.
1 tablespoon.
Right.
Oh my goodness. I love it. I love it.
It really was.
It
good.
reminds me of Singapore. It reminds me
Yes.
of my time in Malaysia and Indonesia. Oh, just wonderful. All right, so go ahead and make it. I can't stress enough. This is good.